Right. Today, I haven't done one of these before, but just gonna show you how to do like a desktop background. Most of you who are watching this should have it, or else I don't know why you'd be watching it. But yeah. First off, you want to open Photoshop. Photoshop. I already have mine open because I was doing something before. But yeah, what you want to do is go to New and decide what you don't have to name it. I don't bother. But width and height you can change around. You can have pixels, inches, centimeters, and all that. But I have 1280 by 720. That's just personal preference because my desktop background is that size on my screen. So yeah, what you want to do is down here you want to go to a new layer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to gradient. Now, if it's on gradient tool already, then obviously you don't need to go on it. But if it's on paint bucket tool, then right click it and click gradient. Now up here you should have your little bar. Where you've got the colour, just double click it, and as you can see I've got like 6 different paint bucket tools, but obviously I don't want that many, so I'm going to go up to presets and click that. Now obviously it's not the colour I want, so I'm going to double click it, and then I'm going to pick the colours that I want. So I'm going to use like a dark, no, in fact I'm going to use black, and then I'm going to use a dark grey, like that. And then what you want to do is you see they've got this little crosshair. Now you can either drag it diagonally and it'll do it diagonally, or you can go straight down and it'll go straight down, or across and it'll go across. But I'm probably going to go straight down. No, I'm not actually. I'm going to do diagonal because I prefer it like that. Now as you can see there's more grey than black, so if you want more black, then like go further into the corner and drag it out. As you can see, the black is starting to come out more than the grey. And then if you go far enough, you'll just get it in the middle anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that because I don't want that much black. So once you've got that, now obviously you can do this on all all on the same layer. But then if you get something wrong or you need to erase something, then it'll just take away everything on that. So go to new layer, and go to the brush tool. Now I've changed mine to airbrush soft around 50% flow. Now once I've done that, I'll go to my soft. Like, it's not as hard as the other ones. Like, I don't know, I just prefer this one because it's got softer edges. Now bring it up to however big you want. Now that's 197 and it's pretty small. So if you want a larger area, now that's 1009 and look how big it is. So I'm going to use that brush, and down here I'm going to choose a colour. Now this is what the brush is going to produce. So you could have white or you could have green, whatever colour you want. But I think I'm going to go with like a blue. A nice dark blue, like that. Right, now you can have it where you want obviously, but I'm just going to go in the middle like that, and as you can see it does like a glowing kind of effect. Now if you think it's more over to the left, then obviously you can do it again like that, and as you can see the more times you click it, it's going to get brighter. So yeah, so as you can see I've got mine like that. I'm just going to add a bit more glow. And then I'm going to go back to the move tool, and I'm just going to bring it into the middle more. And then drag it out because it looks a bit funny. So once I've got that, I'm going to create another layer. And I'm going to go to the text tool here, which is underneath the pen. And once mine loads, because it takes a while. Right, I'm going to click. And I'm going to type something. So for now, I'm just going to type tutorial. Just making sure I spell that right. You can increase the size, so I'm just going to go like that for now. Font I'm obviously going to change so you can read it. I'm very fussy with my text, so I I spend ages with my text, whether it's on Photoshop or Cinema 4D. But I like this. It's nice and big and it's quite funky. So I'm going to go with that. Now, the text is obviously a bit boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on the tutorial layer and go to blending options. Now, as you can see, you've got loads of different options. You've got gradient, which will change the colour, or you've got colour, which will just do one colour. I'm going to go to bevel and emboss, and you can change it to outer emboss, stroke emboss. It's really up to you, but I'm going to stick with inner. Technique, whatever you want. Now, you can get a 3D sort of effect with this. Like, that's just terrible. So you bring it out more, and as you can see, it's got like this 3D kind of effect. So change it to whatever you want. Obviously, the higher up you go, it doesn't look 3D like that. But like from about, I'd say 13 downwards is okay, and 0 between 0 and 13, I'd say is okay. So I'm going to leave it at 8, so it's quite big. Now you can either soften it to make it more rounded, or you can leave it. Now I prefer to leave it because it's my personal preference. It just looks more 3D to me. You can change the angle so it looks like it's sticking out or going in, like to the paper. But I prefer mine like that. Now you can go to inner shadow, but and it'll obviously add a shadow to it. Look, and obviously it'll get darker and all of that. But I don't like that. So once I've got my bevel and emboss, I'm going to go to colour overlay, and I'm going to pick a colour. Now you want something that like blends in with the background. So I'm going to have that. Now obviously this is just personal preference. So as you can see, you've got your text and it kind of stands out. What I'm going to do is go to convert to smart object and click rasterize layer. Now with that, what you can do is you can go back to blending options and colour overlay. No, actually, forget that. If you go to the paintbrush again, now I just changed mine just in case. Change the brush to something big like that, so it covers most of the text. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a white, and I'm just going to place it over the top like that. Now what I'm going to do is hold Alt and go in between these two layers where I've got tutorial layer 2 and click it, and it'll like blend it in a way, so it's, you can still see it, but it's got kind of like a nice dusty, misty effect, which I kind of like. But if you want the text to stand out more, then just go to colour. Don't go to colour overlay. But yeah, that's basically it. Obviously, you can add like I was clicking the wrong button. That's why. Silly me. Obviously you can go back to colour overlay, look, and it'll change it again. You can obviously change it to black, but then, you know, it's not as, yeah, I just don't like it like that. So I'm going to leave it like this, and obviously you can change the opacity to the blue background, like you can bring it down more like that, or you can just have it at 100% like I do. So yeah, basic tutorial on how to get nice effective 3D, and what I think is quite a nice background if you're starting off. Like mine, what I've got now, this background, if you ignore all my apps, whatever you want to call them, icons, I did create this. You know, the backgrounds are separate, the picture with like the Assassin's Creed's person was separate, there was 3 different lightnings I used there, but I have been into graphics for 10 months, so obviously I'm more advanced than this. But it's just a quick tutorial on, like, if you wanted to create your own. So yeah, and obviously you can use a load of other programs. Like this is CS5, I do have CS4. I don't know why, but yeah, if you don't want to create text on Photoshop, because sometimes it can come out pixelated and blurry, so that's why I tend to use Cinema 4D, as it's like you can get it really you can get it really glossy and clear and everything. So yeah, it's a really good tool actually. It's like Paint but more advanced. Get where I'm coming from? Good. So yeah, this is my first tutorial as well. So yeah. Well, guys, I hope this helped you, and I'll probably start making some more of these now I have my little capturing device, thanks to my mum's friend. So yeah, I'll see you guys later with another tutorial. What would you like to see in that tutorial? Obviously, I can do more backgrounds. I can do YouTube backgrounds. But yeah, so let me know what you want to see, and then I'll upload it. So yeah, see ya.